To start off 2024, we got Fousey Tube trying to make a slow comeback onto socials. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, as somebody who has grown up watching Fousey's content as a little teeny tiny bopper, it's just genuinely sad to see this nigga try to make his like 6th attempt of trying to come back at this point, you know what I mean? Now, we can't sit here and act like we didn't tee up in middle school to this dude's fucking prank videos. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. But I was gonna say, looking back at it, I'm honestly just a bit mad at myself for not even having a hint of skepticism to this guy's videos. Like, not even a trace of maybe this is fake. And this is kind of where I mark his slow, agonizing downfall, when the lid was blown about the whole "these pranks are low-key kind of fake, guys, wake up," you know? And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Speeches, obviously these pranks were fake, bro. This was a time before niggas were aware of this, though, you know what I mean? We weren't even tapped into this idea yet. And holy shit, some of these social experiments and pranks were outrageous and sexually ambiguous.
You just call my butt fat?
I thought you were a girl, man.
You thought I was a girl? Nah, you know you liked what you saw.
Now, I think we can agree, although questionable, it was pretty memorable, you know what I mean? His track record with YouTube was pretty solid, I can't lie. But my problem doesn't stem from his YouTube or even his past, to be honest. It's more so of the recent shenanigans he's been getting up to, and that also has to stem with the recent video I also did about these new age influencers and stuff. And it's kind of funny to see how this nigga comes into this conversation, because his whole thing with coming back, we've seen him try to do this multiple times, and it's not surprising at all, especially if you've been through it. Like, the whole point he's on Kick was his comeback. I hope you know that. Like,
Eddie, you don't know who you just signed. Eddie, I got my career back. God gave me a second chance. I was in my 20s when I became a millionaire the first time. That's why I lost it all. I spent every dollar, Eddie.
Now wait just a minute, nigga. How old is this guy again?
And I'm here to take over. I'm here to show all these young kids what a grind is.
I said, wallahi, you don't, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I think these kids already have pretty good role models that they can see a grind, you know what I mean, if they wanted to catch those qualities. And I don't want to seem like I'm dick eating the guy or anything, but I've seen him try to slowly come back, and you know, and he's coming back with shit like this.
I almost called it a subathon. I don't want to go to sleep when I stream. You have to, Sid. You have to. You know what happened last time. You told everybody it's going to be different this time. Yeah, but I love staying up all night. I love being high from the chat and the subscriptions and the donos. I love people watching me shower. I love dancing to stand in the car.
I'm in the car right now. I'm doing 90 on the freeway. Hey, Slip.
Yusuf, we talked about this. No.
Yup, this nigga's crazy.
What do you mean by that?
Don't get me wrong, I don't mean crazy in the traditional sense, but I feel like crazy in the more like insanity wise, you know what I'm saying? The dude's a pretty smart, well articulated guy, and that's why I feel like social media has rotted this nigga's brain like completely. Like, it has a chokehold on the guy.
I always covered my misery and everything through being financially stable, because even when I was the most miserable and depressed, I had millions in my account. Right now, I'm not scared to say money is not a big thing in my life. I don't have it. I don't have it. And in the past, like, I barely had to do any work. This is the thing YouTubers get blessed with when you're on and popping, because everybody who's on and popping thinks it's gonna last forever, but it doesn't. I used to put in the least amount of effort but get crazy rewards and returns. This is probably the first time in my life where I'm working harder than I've ever had, but I have no fruits of my labor to show for that.
You see what I'm saying? Now, I'll give the dude props. He's the only man alive that can say he slapped Jack Dorothy and Neon.
You like a bitch too. I slapped the bitch.
You're far from perfect. You got a fucked up ass too.
Yeah, probably my favorite moments ever since he came back. And I say all that to say this: in a new age where content is the thing that sells, the main question sometimes we gotta ask ourselves is, at what cost when it comes to you and to the influence and impact that you will have on your audience, you feel me? Especially in this genre where it seems like you have to up every single stream to the point where these idiots will go to the absolute most. And I just feel like Fousey has done his fair share in helping out with the degeneracy. And I just feel like it'd just be pointless to continue to sacrifice your mental state for this kick shit, bro.